Hello, what we're going to do today is we're going to show how within QuickBooks you can use certain accounts to show how a owner has put his own money into the business and how he can also take that money out at a later date. Okay, first of all, before we do this, we need to set up some accounts. So if we go to the chart of accounts here, and then we create some new accounts. So account new, and we're going to start off with equity account. Click continue. Is called owner's equity. So save and new, and then we're going to make two sub accounts of this. One called contribution, sub account of owner's equity, save and new, and this next one is called drawings, sub account of owner's equity, save and new. Okay, so you can see on here we've got the owner's equity with two sub accounts. Lastly, we need another bank account. The reason is when you're paying a bill in QuickBooks, you can only pay through a bank or a credit card account, so you can't actually access these equity accounts directly through the pay bill screen. So we're going to create a new bank account. This is a what's called a suspense account. This doesn't physically exist, it's just used to move the sums around within QuickBooks, and it should always be empty. There should be never any money left in this account. The money should go straight in and then straight out again. Okay, so it'll now show on this list, and 0 is what we always want the suspense account to be. Okay, right, so we've created those accounts. Now let's demonstrate how we use those. Let's say, for example, that the owner has bought some items with his own money for the business. So we enter the bill as we would do normally, put it onto the system. So he spent £2,000. Let's just say that that was for computer and internet expenses, and there was some VAT in there. So he has actually used his own money for that, but it was a legitimate business expense, so it gets recorded as a bill on the system as normal. Okay, so now when we go to pay bills, we pay this as normal, but we pay it into the suspense account. So £2,000 going into the suspense account, pay bills. Now the suspense account here is at the moment showing minus 200 because £2,000 has left the account. So suspense account should always be 0. So if we double click on there, we've got 2,000 in this column. We need 2,000 in this column to make that balance back to 0. So using exactly the same date on this account drop down menu here, we just go to the equity, and this is an owner's contribution into the business that we mark there, and then we put the exact same amount in there. So the suspense account now has got a balance of 0, which is fine. If we look now on the chart of accounts, you will see that the total owner's equity is £2,000, and he's had a contribution of £2,000. Okay, now so basically the money has gone into the business, the VAT has been recorded properly, and QuickBooks is happy with the way that's been entered. So all we need to do now is, at some stage, the owner will want to take back some of that money. So in the current account, we can do another payment. This time in here we go to the owner's equity drawings. So we're actually going to pay the owner £600. So that's leaving the company's current account and going directly to the owner. Click record. And now when we look on the chart of accounts, you can see here that you've got owner's equity. The total now is down to £1,400, and that's because 600 has come out of there, and you can always see exactly how much the owner can take out of his own money at any stage. Okay, so I hope that explains how to set those things up in QuickBooks. Okay, thanks very much. Bye bye.